Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back here to the launch pad. This is kind of part two of our landing pad hangout for this week. We are going to continue our build of the Mega Bloks space shuttle here. I'm just going to pull up the instructions. There we go. So we'll switch back and forth to these through the evening. But this is going to be kind of a second night of what we're normally doing on our Wednesdays, which is where you can send in your questions. We'll answer them live. They can be on absolutely any topic. We saw the CRS mission launch earlier tonight, so we're just going to let more people join in here. If you haven't yet, you're more than welcome to join our Discord. You can watch the build kind of live without the time delay. You can talk to me directly. So there's different tiers of that you can access there. We're going to pull that up so Discord can see it. And just so we have that, I'm actually going to do it this way. Give me 2 seconds here and we'll get started. Hey, Golden. Hey, Mr. President. Good to see you. And we're going to switch this one over here really quickly. There we go. Oh, but that'll have the time delay, so we don't actually want that one. That's okay, though. We'll do this one here. There we go. I want what I'll do. So we'll swap these two here. Make it a little bigger. The instructions were a little small last night, so we want to be able to blow those up and make it a little easier to see there. There we go. I think we're where we need to be. There we go. I'll throw up our caption and send in some questions if you have anything. We saw the launch of CRS-22 today. Lots of different announcements with United buying supersonic jets, a whole bunch of stuff. So if you have questions, send them in. We'll get started here with the building 2. We left off on page 20, I believe it was. So we're going to continue from there this evening. So this is going to be our next step in the build. There are about 60 pages, just this here. So we're probably not going to actually get to finish it this evening. Not going to be able to do a super long stream like we normally would, but that's okay. We'll get some more done, and then we'll probably be back some point on the weekend because we're going to have 2 very early morning days. We've got the docking of the CRS mission at, I believe it's like 3 or 4 in the morning Eastern. And then we also have then about 20 hours later at about midnight, the launch of the Sirius XM2 satellite. So lots of stuff coming up still in the launch here. We just put these guys in here so we didn't lose them last night. And there we go, and we'll get started here. So just going to see which pieces that we need. Found it last night. It was easier if I found all the pieces and then went from there. So we'll get started with that. Just going to turn this a little bit here. There we go. Need 1.6. See if we can get that music going again tonight. Thanks, Jamie. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. You guys are what make the channel possible, so I appreciate that you guys are here hanging out. I know we've been trying a few different types of different videos, kind of finding our groove, so always appreciate the feedback. We've got one video coming up later this evening, which is the CRS mission in less than 120 seconds. So that'll be coming out a little bit later this evening. There we go. I think that is almost all the pieces. There's all the pieces. So let's see what we're going to do here now. Switch that back over. There we go. Let's see where this is supposed to go here. Think like that. Finally building up this side wall here. Where did it want that one? So just one of them? Oh, it was two. Hey, Dragon, good to see you. Now that goes in here. There. There we go. Getting some weird pieces now. They're building into the cargo bay. Oh, there's that piece. This piece is supposed to go. There's one piece. See, these were stickers. And we didn't have the stickers, but I know it was supposed to go on the side here. So we'll swap it out. There we go. Need two of those, though. We'll see if we ever come across the other one, because I think the other side had the same thing. Let's see, we need... I know I saw the weird piece that we're needing. I'm thinking it's this one. It's on the Canada arm. There we go. That should be everything. Where does that go? Almost looks like it's supposed to be floating. I'll have to see where that goes later. Like, we'll put it in place, but we'll see what comes of it. take a look here. This isn't looking... It's not looking quite right to me. That looks right. Oh, I see. These are going in, that's why. That's awesome, Brant. That'd be sweet. If you ever want to, we can also patch it in. See what you get this time, and if you're ever down there again, can always patch you in live. We did that with Marcus during one of the Starlink missions. Now, where am I missing? Oh, this goes here. There we go. Where's the gold on that last one? There. Oh, there's a chance of rain during that launch? Yeah, it is. It is Florida, isn't it? Any night there's a rocket launch, it seems there's a chance of rain. Yeah, we were supposed to have a thunderstorm, but it totally missed us. We've had extreme heat warnings last few days, so was kind of expecting to get one tonight, which would have been nice. It would have cooled things down a little bit, but nope. Ooh, we need another hinge. Hey, Israel, how's it going? There, that's the one we want. Not the hinge, we want that one. Let's see what we're going to do here. Flat. That. Welcome back. I'm not too sure there, Brant. Let's see. I saw that. Was it? Let's do this. We'll get you an answer at least on one of those sides there, Brent. I feel like Into the Cosmos is a TV show in Canada, but I can't guarantee it. Lots of 1x3s in this set. Need some more hinges. Hey, Bill, sorry, I totally did not see those comments come in. How's it going? Welcome. Hey, Golden Gamer, good to see you. How detailed are the RS-25 engines? They're not too bad. I know we have to add some other stuff, and then we built the actual engine compartments. Yeah, lots of Lego ASMR. This was I have my own set, but unfortunately, it is missing some pieces from when I attempted to make it fly when I was very young when it came out. So I've been able to source one and possibly a second one of these kits in my city. So I'm hoping that we will be able to get those and build both of those for the studio. Doing this one here live. We might do the second one probably maybe as a Discord Patreon. Discord Patreon stream. But lots of Lego ASMR. Normally I can find the pieces pretty quick, but I did a rough sort of them. So it should be in this bin if I have it. If not, I can salvage a piece from my kit. Wait. Normally I say that and then I'll find it. I'm not seeing it right now. So I am going to... That's weird. They stick out normally. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, so I'm going to... Yeah, they do, which is awesome. I'm going to go grab one out of my kit here, so just bear with me. Or see if I can find one in my kit. Oh, absolutely, yeah. RS-25 close-cycled, fuel and hydrogen-rich Corvette of an engine. Though Raptor is now superior. Yeah, Raptors really push the envelope. There we go. I think that's all of them on that step. Up to SN 150-ish of Raptors now. That's crazy. That's a lot of Raptors. So the question in Discord, why I need so many of the Raptors. That would be for the just the weight payload, for like what they're trying to launch, to be able to get off the ground at the start. They don't necessarily need it later on, but they need it to begin with. So. Depends on the stream. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. Yeah. Yep. This, I think, goes there. I mean, one of our weird hinge ones, which I know I saw in here. Oh, there's the other hinge I was looking for originally. And now I'm going to look for the other ones. I'm probably not be able to find them, right? Yeah. Is Is that Bill Nye the Science Guy? Bill. Bill Nye I haven't watched Bill Nye the Science Guy in so long. There we go. Four. Huh? Where does that even... Oh, there we go. There we go. Connecting the dots there, Dragon. I think the Brawn was Space Shuttle 2.0. No main engines on the orbiter. Much quicker to turn around and refly. Energia was a beast of a rocket for Brawn. Yeah, the Brawn was a neat idea. It definitely took the concepts of the shuttle and advanced them. Oh, I think this is the hatch to the cockpit is what this is, if I remember correctly. What is 4 plus 4? Yeah, 8.0 repeating. And it wants 2 gray. I think these are the clear ones. Slowly, there'll be less and less searching because there'll be less stuff in this bin. Yeah, I think it's that it wants, not the black. Well, we'll start with the one, and then we'll put the other on a little later once we actually see it. There it is. There we go. And then this goes, yep, right onto here. And then that's what closes that in. So you can still access it, still kind of play in it if you want to, but then closes it off. You see those last little windows. And now again, we don't have the stickers yet for this. It will be something I have to go back and add later when I can reprint some. Maybe we'll do a custom TLP one to replace the Mega Bloks sticker, but we'll have to see there. But we're going to build up now basically the engine wall here. Bill, do you think we should have gone the Sea Dragon route instead of the reusable orbiter? Ooh. I mean, Sea Dragon just has like a cool factor to it. But I wonder how, I mean, especially if we think about how much like environmentally friendly and all that stuff there is nowadays. And I'm not sure people would like it bursting out of the ocean. Where we would be in space advancements and exploration, I think would have been further, because that's what Starship is going to allow us to build things in orbit that we never thought we could. Allow us to have these much larger space stations. I mean, if we look at the ISS right now, it's the busiest it's really ever been, ever. To the point where it's not to what it was built for, really, like the capacity. But it's still able to function because we can just keep, they can add more modules and different things. But if they would be able to build a station, one starship's the size of the ISS, and I mean, we always say that, but if we could take that and then build launch modules that are 4, 5, 6 times the size of the modules we have right now on the ISS. Imagine what science and research and just the amount of people that we could have on board. So I think there's a huge advancement there that'll be really good. But it'll take time. And it'll be, is it commercial? Is it private? Is it government? We're just sliding our wall in there. And then that clicks in. So now on the base here, you've got that third engine kind of compartment. Now we're going to build another one of those engine pieces here. Sea Dragon could have also allowed us to launch nuclear engines just via its size and the shielding we could have had used to protect in case. It's true. There's a lot Sea Dragon could have done. But I don't think they ever went really that far into the planning of it. Like, I think it was an idea, but I'm not sure actually how deep into the, hey, let's build a huge rocket that bursts out of the ocean. So, right. Yeah, just a concept. Bill's saying. Yeah, Discord saying that, yeah, it was an idea, but it lacked the funding. So that's why it never went from an idea to really anything else. But, I mean, Starship, if you look at it, is, you know, if you boil down what Sea Dragon was and you boil down what Starship is, they're the same shit. So we'll see a lot of advancements there. I also think, you know, when Sea Dragon was originally designed, if we think back to where the rest of our tech was, were we ready for something that big? I mean, if you think of just how small computers and phones and everything are now, we could do so much more. I think we'd have a lot more space junk if we had done it kind of way back then. Yep. Yeah, our current phones are stronger than everything NASA had when we went to the moon. Which is, if you've never watched Hidden Figures, highly recommend. So good. Like, I like history movies, but they're very hard to be accurate. And this one felt, and according to a lot of people from NASA, is extremely accurate, which is nice to hear. So, just making the rest of this engine compartment here. And this goes on here. Taking that off screen. Oops, there you go. Yeah. And Golden says, great movie. Apollo computers were more or less TI-84s. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of actually boiling it down. I'm going to steal that if I'm ever talking at like a school or something. That's that the TI-84s that we use for our exams are more powerful than what we went to the moon. So actually learn how to use them. If we can go to the moon with something that strong, that much brain, we should be able to learn how to properly use them. There we go. So now this. There we go. There we go. There's that engine. Hopefully we'll add some structure in there. Now we're doing, I'm guessing the back part of the shell, it looks like. Ooh. Yeah, a little less boaty. I mean, it still looks like a boat. It still looks like a boat. Like, you just need some propellers in the back end. Once we add the... See, it's getting hard. It doesn't fit on screen. Once we add those, it'll look more rockety. Or I can just put, you know, the astronaut inside and then, you know, little. If who? Yeah, it wouldn't work. Need 2 more of those. Where are they? There's one. Where's the second one? Am I missing that one? Oh, it's over here. There we go. Titanic with 3 RS-27s. Oh my. Yeah, they do kind of look like raptors, don't they? And then we have these ones in there as well. I don't know. Are the astronauts the typical Lego figures? No, so this is like not knockoff Lego, so it's called Mega Bloks. Like they're a legit Lego company. Well, they're not Lego, but they're a building block company. So those are well, that astronaut's on the ground for now. We didn't need them anyways. Nowadays. Ooh, now I need these weird ones that are in here. They're like these double piece that turns. I believe it's for the gimbaling of the rocket. Good question. I mean, technically, NASA had stuff before that could land, just not land like a plane. Where else can Starship go apart from the moon and Mars? With crew, it can moon, Mars, Earth. There'll be lots of Earth-to-Earth stuff. Earth-to-Earth is going to be huge. Moon, Mars, it's not crewed. It could do massive missions to, I mean, really anywhere. There's nothing saying it couldn't, in theory, and yep, 100%. Discord's asking if we could recover the Tesla from the Falcon Heavy. Yes. SpaceX is not part of Artemis, so technically, yes, SpaceX could recover it. If SpaceX joins Artemis, then no. Because then it would be technically historic. Payload-wise, though, a lot of people, I don't even think believes the right word. We know that SpaceX NASA and other countries will be doing large satellite missions. The nice thing with this is you could build a satellite that's, one, massive, but two, launch it, have Starship, fly to Pluto or wherever, and then deploy it. So your satellite's not aging. Now, would you want to do that? Yes and no. There's different kind of positives and negatives to both, but it would be an option to protect your payload. Or like you could launch a little satellite, and then when you're, that's ahead of Starship or something. It really depends on what cargo Starship at the end looks like. Just stealing a couple more pieces from my kit here. And I will be right back. And I am back. So I cannot find the piece I'm looking for, so I'm supplementing it with 1x2s of the same thing, which is very odd that I cannot find it in this kit or mine. But of course, once I supplement it, we will find them. Do you think Starship could go to the land on one of Saturn or Jupiter's moons? Absolutely, it will. I'm not even going to say it could. It definitely will. If you go back to the first HLS announcement where I was talking about, and kind of not broke the news, but was one of the first people to catch it, about the new EVA spacesuits. In there, we list all the destinations that they want the EVA spacesuits to go. Now, The EVA spacesuits are for crews on Orion, not on SpaceX. So that is something to note. But it is still a destination that they want to go. And if SpaceX is going to bid for those seats or for that contract, then we'll see it happen. But where is... There's one. Only seeing one of those, and it wants me to have 3 of them. So we are heading back to my stash. It looks like this couple pieces are missing. No, this is the... Oh, yes. Yeah, this goes in. I'm not actually sure where. I believe it goes here. And then there's some other components to it. But yes, and it actually does open too. So that'll eventually go in there. And then we do have the Canada arm, that attaches here. And then folds up and stores inside as well. So it's quite a detailed kit for its age. Found the pieces I was missing for the first time. So we can use those. I am not seeing those pieces. Well, we're going to see what they're supposed to do. They're not on those. Not yet, Bill. We can add it, though. I don't believe it's a habitat module. But maybe. Like, it's a pretty sad habitat module. But maybe. There's the two windows. Sounds good, Israel. Bill, yeah, you can't really land on gas giants. You would get crushed by the pressure before you hit the rocky metallic. That is true. We're going to do one more look here because we kind of need those pieces. I don't know where those would be. I'm going to check one more place where I might have the few pieces that we need. Because they do look like they're kind of critical for the engines to work. So, bear with me here. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but that's fine. Sorry. I know that's probably loud. You're going to have one more loud noise, and then it should be better. Now we actually have two of these. Okay, we might have to do some guessing on how to build these engines without the piece that we supposedly need. Because I'm not seeing it in my set. Am I reading this wrong? It says it wants 2 of those. Yeah, and it's that piece. Got 1 of that piece. Added 2 sets. Well, we're going to carry on and see where we get. Bill, keep missing you, Bill. Leave off the wings and turn it into into a one-use satellite. I mean, you could. I mean, that was the whole idea with the Shuttle C, I believe the code name was. Yeah, I've got the Saturn V behind me, the ISS. I have the new Lego Space Shuttle, and then I also have the Apollo lander. Those were the early days of TLP this year. Was buying and building those. Yeah, if you go to the stream from earlier today for the CRS mission, you can see them in the background there. Yeah, the new shuttle, or the Saturn V is awesome. New shuttle is really good too. Yeah, they've definitely upped their detail. The one thing I really like from this one, and I totally forgot to do it, I wonder if mine are charged. It's a little too late to rewire the whole thing. But let's see if we get any sound when I push one of these buttons.
Houston, flight is go for launch. All systems are go. Endeavour is go. Minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We have a go for main engine start. 3, 2, 1. And liftoff of Orbiter Endeavour.
So depending which button, I'll change out the batteries in this one. There's these buttons here.
Houston, flight is go for launch. All systems are go. Endeavour is go. Minus 10.
So there's 2, 1.
8, 7,
We'll let it play through.
6. We have a go for main engine start. 3, 2, 1. And liftoff of Orbiter Endeavour. Shuttle Endeavour, this is Houston. Prepare crew for lab experiments. Shuttle Endeavour, this is Houston. Proceed satellite deployment. Shuttle Endeavour, this is Houston. Initiate pallet manipulation. Shuttle Endeavour, this is Houston. You have a go to deploy a shuttle arm. Shuttle Endeavour, this is Houston. Initiate pallet manipulation.
And then each of these have, I'm not sure how many.
Roger, Houston. Space Lab is pressurized. Crew is accessing hatch now. Roger, Houston. Space Lab is pressurized. Crew is accessing hatch now. Roger, Houston. Robotic arm is released. Processing to full extension. Roger, Houston. Robotic arm is released. Processing to
Okay,
full
so these
extension.
are each one.
Roger, Houston. Payload manipulation in progress. Ready for EVA. Roger, Houston. Shuttle arm is releasing communication satellite.
So depending what was happening, you have those sound effects. So I have no idea how old these batteries are on this, but it's still going. Because that's my kit. My original one. And I do not recall ever changing the batteries. Hopefully that came through okay for you guys to hear. Yes, I was, Marcus. Yes, I was. We ordered the same day, but you had an option to pay for advance shipment. So. And then I got stuck with a holiday in between. And I might actually need your brain, Marcus. There are 2 pieces we're missing. And I've even checked my kit, and I do not have them. We might have to come up with another option. nice thing is we'll be able to keep going with the build because it's really just those parts. But so I've got one of these, and I need 2 more to be able to put the engines on. But I think, like, it says I do, but I feel like I don't. Looking at these, because 2 of them have these squares. So I think these I might be able just to push on. I might be able to get by it. It might just be an instruction error, but we'll see when we get there. Might have to 3D print a replacement or something. No, crying's what happens when you drop your International Space Station or your Apollo lander. Or, yeah, no, that's when you cry. This one's more I cry because I bought it and was told everything was here. But it most definitely is not. Stop bringing up dropping the answer. Do you have a little PTSD there, Marcus? It's okay. I've done it too. Watch Elon Musk's last tweet. What did Elon tweet now? Elon Musk. 2 tweets in the last hour. Ooh. Canada, USA, and Mexico. Well, clearly Canada's on the top of that list, so yes. Oh, Elon Musk. Some days I question if it's actually him controlling his Twitter. Yes, this I have tried flying. That is why my first one was never completed, because it tried to fly before it was done, or glued, or anything. It's also not meant to fly, but... So we are building here, and I'll quickly spin it back to make it a little easier to see. Let's just double check what page we're on. We're on page 32. We are building this right now. This is the Shuttle Endeavor from Mega Bloks. It was released in 2002. So you can see there's quite a bit of stuff actually in the payload bay that we'll have to build here as well. So fair amount left to go, but it's coming together. There's at page 32, 31, 32. So it just told us to build this and then didn't tell us where to put it. Where am I supposed to put it? It looks like a flat frog. Okay, yeah, a little bit. Okay, it just told me to build this thing and then told me nowhere to place it. Okay, I guess we'll get it later. Put those up here. Oh, looks like we're going to add the landing gear now. Which, why is it already showing them in there? We definitely did not already add landing gear in. Did I miss landing gear somewhere? I was taking a quick scroll back through here. I do not recall seeing landing gear last night. No. And our landing gear built, so yeah, the Mega Bloks instructions are, let's say, fun. Very different. Oh, sorry. Yep. Totally thought I had switched that. Sorry, just put the landing gear in and then these two little supports over there. There we go. We got that back there. Sorry, guys. And then the landing gear here goes down in here somewhere, I guess. The one thing, the landing gear do not retract on these shuttles. Like I guess you could just remove it, but let's just put the wheels on. And we can flip it over. Oh, those two feel good. The front one just popped off. Gunpowder, waterproof fuse, matches, in a very private place. Oh boy, yeah. I think that might have to get glued eventually. Hello, Marcus. Greetings. It was him, crypto. Yeah, that too. Hey, Karen. Welcome to Discord. Good see you in there. Oh, no worries. I mean, it's annoying for you, but no worries. Huh? What's it wanting me to do now? Oh, this way. Okay. Let's see what time is it. We're already 2 hours in. Wow. I'm gonna definitely have to. I don't think we're gonna finish tonight. That's okay. The speed we were going, I thought we might, but it's not looking like it. But that's okay. Means we get the landing pad episode 3 part C. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I probably should have thought of that math-wise. Probably equal to the Lego shuttle. Yeah. Well, looking at the instructions, takes half of it. And then missing pieces. I really don't get where those 2 little pieces went. They're not even little. They're not little, but they're critical. not. I'm not sure I have yet. No. Depending when it went up, maybe. Was it earlier today? Okay. Probably not then. So I was editing and then jumped on here. Well, I was editing actually, then trying a suit, then editing. And then very early. Is it though? I'm kidding. Yes, it is. Oh, we jumped some. There we go. I was going to say these turkey pans, but I don't think they're going to be worth saving at the end of this. No, very not like 2 of them are very dented now. I probably could fix them, but don't know what this is we're building. Something. Oh, I think I know what it is now. It's the inside the cargo bay. Between this will go between this and the silver thing for the habitat. Have a good night, Ralph. We'll see you not tomorrow, but probably the next day. Or maybe tomorrow in the middle of the night for docking. We will see. Is he? Why, did he tweet more? No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. He a little crazy tonight. Oh, so this is a habitat extension. I have every version of Discord open right now, and it's cool. Every version? What do you mean? You might think you have every version, but then that means you do not. There are 3 versions. Oh, didn't know that. Hey, have a good night, Kieran. Have a good night, Brant. We'll see you later. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up here not too long. On a very early morning tomorrow, so. Oh. Right. CG. I don't get what this is supposed to do, so we're not doing it. Oh my goodness, there's more. Now we're building a satellite. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. There's just no good place to stop yet. Yeah, but then I have all these pieces sitting out. That's more what I was meaning. Like, when I come home, I want to be able to use the studio before we go live again. I know. Yeah, that is true. The fact that it was only a year ago for the first Starlink, that's crazy. Okay, what is this? This is the satellite. We're not doing the satellite. Sorry, satellite. You just got scrubbed. You. Oh no. That's amazing. How is this? Yeah. I just don't get how Space Lab's supposed to attach. Space Lab's getting an extension. Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Golden Gamer, what will be the first launch of Starship on an oil rig? We do not know yet, but Elon has said that they're targeting next year. So sometime next year. Here's a good place to stop. We're putting the cargo bay doors on. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Look at that discoloration. Yes. That's what 18-year-old fake knockoff Lego does. Yeah. I don't mind it, though, because it's kind of funny. Like, if you look at the side, I'm not sure how clearly it comes. There's the discoloration. So it kind of looks... It just looks like a dirty, reused shuttle. Camo shuttle? Oh, my. And I think... Whoa. Where did the tail come in? It's just all of a sudden there's a tail. What? I'm hoping that means that tail's coming later. Is this the tail? Did it forget to tell us to build the tail? Where's the tail? It totally forgot to tell us to build the tail. Where's the... I did not miss a whole section where we built a tail. Because here's this part, which I guess could be the start of the tail. Page 31. This instruction book is missing 4 pages. And this instruction book is from Mega Bloks. This is page 31. This is page 35. So I was like, we didn't add the landing gear. Where's the landing gear coming from? Yeah, I still have my original. So this is the beginning of the tail. Somewhere. But, oh my. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave it. I think that's a funny part to start off next time. Is me finding the instructions on building my own tail. Because kind of critical. Oh, it also shows the engines being attached. Which are totally missing. But that's okay. I can guess. The engines are pretty standard engines. They just push in. There's one. One goes there. And there's the other. Definitely you need to glue those on at some point. But they're on. We have engines. So this is where we're at so far. There's those really dirty engines. And then we can just wheel it back. Open our cargo bay doors. Very discolored cargo bay doors. This was back when they used to like paint things. We're going SpaceX motif, where dirty is beautiful. And then we have the cockpit, which these buttons are dead because I need to change the batteries that they leave an access port to. But that's where I think we're. They haven't told us to build that yet. That's at the end because we put the hatch on. But it's also the end because this needs to come off easily to access the batteries. But it's also one of those things, like I could take 2 of these off and only build one side, and then you could have like an open, like if I just, oh my pieces are flying. Let's see, you could display it like that with these closed. Sort of. And then you can see the cockpit, the engines, cockpit, and Halo engine. So we shall see. That little thing that wants to hold the Canadarm in place is not wanting to stay. So that's okay. What we'll do, just do. There. Just do that. This was definitely meant to be a play set. You can feel with just like some of the structure. It was not compared to like the Lego 18 Plus stuff, which is much more like you build it, you like it, you look at it. There we go. But that's where we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. We're 2 hours and 22 minutes in to another. So what are we at? We're almost at 5.5 hours. But thanks for those of you that hung out tonight. I know a little bit of a weirder stream, just doing the build. A little bit short notice there, but thought we'd jump on and go a little bit more. Did quite a bit. So we're other than those 4 pages we're missing, we're past the 2/3. We're at the 2/3 point with those missing pages. But that's where we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. Make sure you have followed us over on Twitter, connected with us over on Discord to know when we're going live first. Get to connect with me directly, ask questions, tons of different things. So definitely check it out. There's a huge public side. But if you're interested in helping support the channel, you can check out Patreon as well and get access to some exclusive Discord tiers. But thanks for hanging out. We will see you most likely for the rendezvous and docking of CRS 22. If not, we will definitely, well, we'll see what time it is. Most likely be live for the launch of Sirius XM 8. So thanks for hanging out tonight. We will see you guys next time. This is Zach with the Launchpad signing off.